Good evening, world. Ooh, I just came back from like a 3 hour walk. My dogs are barking. Why? Because I wore my sneakers that are not conducive to hip, back, leg mobility. Dad's getting old. Oh, Jesus, Murph. But I will say this. Tonight was like the most perfect, like pre-summer evening. And I gotta say, in COVID, I had relocated during COVID, which is a whole crazy story unto itself. And my son's mom and I, my son, and all of our pets and whatnots, we're essentially living in a village in the middle of nowhere. And I've really missed, there were so many years during COVID, the isolation and not going anywhere. I really missed being in a city to walk around, seeing life happen. And yeah, as much as this city at times has been a real thorn in my butt, tonight was just perfect. And I know the city like the back of my hand, but I went to actually a different part of the city. I will chase a sunset no matter what. I saw the most gorgeous sunset in this very interesting part of the city. Just a 900 out of 10. And in this particular part of the city, there's a lot of Hasids, and it's great because there's these just pockets of neighborhoods where like the children are all playing out in the streets. I love this city for that. It's very family oriented, but especially in certain neighborhoods, and it's just like, and you feel safe. I think there's parts of like New York, New York, Toronto. I've lived in a bunch of places where like, oh my God, just to hear like all these kids, watching them play and just laugh. I was just like, yes. I found some new parks that I'm always looking. My son loves parks, especially with splash pads. So I definitely found like 20 new parks. So 8 million new cathedrals, which always gets me. And yeah. And then, and I say this, okay, so this is part of the message. So for one, so the point of this story is like, I keep hearing from Spirit, like, romance the world. Like, get out there. Get out there. You gotta get out there. Like, and just get lost, you know? Like, just take a different street. Allow yourself to just get lost somewhere. Because you're never really lost. I got lost tonight, and it was the best. And there's a message. Whatever. Oh yeah. Okay, romancing the world. Yes. We're gonna swing back around into that. Oh yeah. It smells smoky. Weird. It smells cigarette smoke. Okay. So you're going to be poached. They're using the word poached. You're gonna be handpicked. You're not gonna have to do anything. This is very much like the Empress energy. So there's this like emphasis on like, don't go out in the world to necessarily chase down a ton of things right now. And you'll know if this message is for you, because some people should be, like, you gotta know which one you're in. But there's this kind of emphasis on like, allow yourself to be picked, to be poached. And this could be a work thing. This could definitely be a work thing. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get a little smoke. Oh, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. All right. Are you gonna burn this evening, or are you gonna be fussy about it? You are a piece of wood. You do know this, don't you? Burn, baby, burn. Oh yeah, I'm also hearing Miley Cyrus's "I can buy myself flowers" on repeat. yeah, like Spirit is really, and to be honest, I can't recommend enough A, romancing the world, but like romancing yourself. Let's be honest here. Um, oh fuck, what was that one thought? Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, you were just there. Come back. Oh, yeah, I know what it was. You know who you can practice on romancing the world with? You know who gets a real hoot and a kick out of being winked at? Old people. Go lay down, go into the world, and just smile your fucking tits off. And then when you see a real cutie old person, man, woman, I don't care, give them a wink. They're of the generation of winkers. They're gonna know, they're gonna appreciate, it's gonna put a bounce in their step, it's gonna put a bounce in your step, and it's gonna make you more confident in your winking game. The winks gotta come back. Winks are fucking where it's at. Oh man, okay. At one point, okay, we're gonna actually do a little cruise. I have a little snack here. You see these little wafer cookies? Little known fact. If you've ever had a Vortman's wafer cookie, high probability at some point you ate one of mine, because I work there. I've worked in a lot of places. Oh shit, where are we going? Winking, oh yeah. Okay, so again, back in the day, another job I had, I worked at an oil rig camp in Alberta, and oh my god, I just realized, sorry, I'm having a realization that the person, I was saying it in another reading for those who have followed along. There's a reading where I talked about someone that I personally am attracted to. I haven't been attracted to I've only been attracted to 2 people in 5 years. And I just realized the story I'm about to tell about the winker, she looks like the person I'm attracted to. Okay. Anyway, regardless of that, sorry, it was just my own epiphany where I was like, oh my god, because I haven't thought about this woman in probably 20 years. Okay. Annie Hoodle, when I worked at this oil rig camp, there's this woman, she was a Newfie. For all of you who don't know, Newfies are Canada's province, Newfoundland. Call them Newfies. Great people. The funniest people you'll ever meet. Anyway, she was a Newfie. Total fucking smoke show. Total babe. And one time we were in the cafeteria and I was way across and she was a lot older than me at this time because I would have been probably in like my early 20s or mid 20s. And she probably was like in her 40s. Just a total smoke show. And just like a total professional across the room. And she had these beautiful almond eyes, very sparkly, dark, wavy hair. And she just looked at me across the room without missing a beat. She just laid on the best wink of my life. It's the generation of winkers. If you know, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna rap about that a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so Miley Cyrus, and then I'm also hearing, okay, so they're playing Miley Cyrus, I Can Buy Myself or I Can Give Myself Flowers, but then they're also, it's the two DJ songs. Spirit really, I don't know if they've quite mastered mixing in, but then it's U2's, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's why you're buying yourself flowers. That's okay. Guys, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, so when I was on my big walk, I was really seeing, Spirit was showing me, Spirit was showing me like building you guys up, like ruffling up your little bird feathers and getting you excited, like bird bath time. Like it's time to get ready for dates. Because you gotta have kind of a shotgun blast approach sometimes when you're going out into the world. You gotta dress for the part, you gotta blast yourself out there, and you gotta see what lands. And then whatever lands, then you can decide from it and be like, do I want this? Do I not want this? Just like with dates. Someone can ask you on a date, and you can say, no, thank you, or you can say, yes, please. Whatever. So, excuse me, sorry. I just had a little bit of soup, and then this wafer cookie, and then some water. You know how it goes. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but the rituals in general are are so important. But like, especially like the ritual of getting ready for something. And that's kind of how I like to approach my day. Now, sometimes you would not know because sometimes a little bit frowsy when I'm filming. I just wake up now and I just like roll into it. Don't really care. But for the most part, when I go out into the world, I've already mentioned this, stick me in a bath, clip my nails, get my lotions and potions. Like if I have soft, clean arms, clip nails, I got my best scents on. Maybe I've trimmed my kitty whiskers. Clean ears, always. Like if I don't have a box, economy size box of Q-tips, the name brand, because if you know, you know, Q-tips come with the extra fluff. You don't want the no-name brand that's just basically a fucking stick that they pretend there's, you know, cotton on there. There's no cotton. It's like a nanosecond of cotton. Take out your eardrum. Anyway, I digress. But it's no different than having an altar. When we have rituals, it gets you into the mind frame. It gets that alchemy going. It gets, you know, it gets it all fucking stirring. So Spirit was showing me someone with like, yeah, like getting your toes ready even. You know what I mean? Like I do. When I get in the bath, oh my God, I've got the fucking scrubbers. I've got, what are they? Is it pumice stone, whatever, the thing that exfoliates the shit out of things. Do you know what I mean? Like getting right. Oh man, I got a whole closet full of like scents, you know. You gotta have the right scent for the right day, the right time. What do you guys like to smell like? What are your rituals around going out into the world? Spirit's really emphasizing this because there's a real finger on the pulse. There's something in the air. And even for getting poached, like if you, like for instance, even, okay, so the other day there was a cafe by my house and I was sitting and I like to people watch when I'm not working on stuff. And I saw this guy, he was walking around and he's come into the cafe and I've now watched him a few times, different days, different times. He's always dressed for the part. He is crisp. His shirts are crisp. You can tell he's got his lotions and potions on. Everything is just right. And as a stranger, I've noticed him because he's coming in just right, just by how he's dressed the part. And there was one day I could tell that he was like, I think waiting for an interview. And I thought, oh yeah, like he's dressed for an interview, that makes sense. But I've seen him since then with no interviews. And now, mind you, I did see him set up his table. He does seem a little A-type personality. That's okay, no judgment. But yeah, Spirit is just emphasizing. I'm just seeing someone go down on their little toes, buffing them, getting them just right. Those righteous little toes, get in there. Beautiful toes. Don't forget about your toes. Oh, yeah, exactly. Beep, beep. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna keep it too long tonight. I'm wicked tired. I'm supposed to be packing. I don't want to pack. Okay, wait. I'm gonna eat this little piece of my cookie while I'm picking a deck and I'm shuffling. Okay? Don't get mad about it, or you can. But my blood sugar's low. You know, when you've been walking, your dogs are barking. You just need a little. Which deck? Okay. Oh, man. Also, like, I love this city because there's so many parks, but, like, everyone was out tonight having picnics in the dusk, and, like, oh, my God. I'm watching that sunset. Yeah, this is, like, picnic time. Go take yourself on a picnic. Bring some friends. Whatever. Oh, I saw the cutest little dog. He had these little cute bangs, and he smiled at me. Like, that's the thing. Everyone is just loving themselves. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll save that for maybe tomorrow morning's video. Yeah, we'll just keep it. Okay. All right, Spirit. Hold on. Just I ran out of candles, so if I can't have candles right now, I definitely need smoke. And this guy is just driving me nuts. I don't understand. Yeah, like your wood. You're meant to burn. I think that's a message for you. You're meant to burn bright. Why aren't you burning bright? You're fighting it. You gotta get fluffy. You gotta get a bird bath. Yeah, I can buy myself flowers. Yeah, okay, let's go back to that. I can buy myself flowers, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Yeah, fair enough, girl. And Bono. Bono. Is it Bono? Bono? Oh god, if names have a slight variation, like the amount of Megans and Megans in my life, and then with my dyslexia, oh god, even like I dated a Megan. See, this is the thing. I have to think about it because I have a cousin. Oh god. Yeah. Bono? Don't know. It's okay. I don't think he's gonna get too fussy about it because I don't think he's ever gonna find out about me. Although that'd be pretty awesome. Imagine old Bono. I'm almost certain, and I say this because I lived in New York where I always saw famous people. I am almost 98% certain John Bon Jovi was right on the corner. Hand to God. I was like, yeah. See, I wanted to call him Bonnie Jovi, but that's because that's what I call him when I'm at home doing YouTube videos. Bonnie. Thank goodness. Yeah, seems like a nice person. He has a kitchen. He has these restaurants where he feeds people. I'm into that. Okay. We're getting rain tomorrow. My bones. Oh, yeah, they feel it. All right. What have you still not found what you're looking for? Well, you haven't found your king of coins. Yeah, girl, my guy, I feel you. Okay. Oh, yeah, the sun. Sorry, I'm listening to both songs and I'm trying to tell if, because like I can buy myself flowers. Like I'm trying to look at the images and listen to both Miley and Bono. Okay, still haven't found your king of coins and the sun. Yeah, and you're a little depressy about it. Yeah, it happens. I know. Girl, my guy, I know. Yeah. But see, it goes back to like the whole idea of what I was saying in the other video about being lost. Like, if you don't require something familiar and you don't require a destination, charter airplane. Interesting. And it's like, if you still haven't found it, but if you're not necessarily looking, then it goes back to another video, like the seeker versus the seer. Like, let someone seek you out, going back to poaching. Yeah, just go into the world, get lost. Literally, get those freedom toes out, get your best outfit on that you feel great in. You can do a high kick in, yet also maybe go to a formal dinner or sit in a park on your bare ass in the grass and, you know, like have a little impromptu charcuterie. Okay. 4 of Cups. You're feeling depressed about it. Yeah, you're gonna have to find a little bit of balance. The balance of being the seer and the seeker, where it is just the same as I really hate the term manifestation, but like when we'll call it creating, because really that's what manifestation is. You're creating the thing that you want, fishing, putting out that line and bringing it in. Hold on. Sorry, there's a lot of distractions. But yes, balancing, going back to creating, where it's like you laser focus and you get into the I know and I believe. And it's like, again, a shotgun blast. So you put out this big, beautiful energy, the energy that creates and brings that fiction. But then you have to like pull back and then literally turn your attention to something else. It's just like, remember when you know, like when you forget something and you have to, oh geez, yeah, distractions. So sorry, guys. My lord. Yes, the seeker, the seer, putting it out, and then just like letting it go. And being soft. A lot about this softness, you know? Again, if we go back to the palm, you know, if you're holding tight, because that's really like when you're seeking, it's this energy. And that can be useful at times when you're like, I'm really looking for something. But again, you never want to be close fist because you can still be, I think, a seeker with an open palm. But it's being in this energy. I really love this Temperance card, though. The two pouring. It's interesting. This water connecting right here. Yeah, the seeker and the seer, like they're connected and then they pour. Yeah, it has to be balanced. Okay. That song brings me right back, I think, to 1995 in a Sunbird, some kind of yellow Sunbird, and that being on the radio station in Kamloops, British Columbia. The star. See, look. Oh, look. See, when you temper it, also sometimes with the help of angels, because we all know tempering is hard. But look, but now, the wish fulfillment. See, because it's mirrored here. But now there's no assistance from God to be like, okay, turkey bot, let's figure this out. You figured it out, and now there's that little crow that I always forget about. Hi, little crow. Okay. Justice, which is also balance. Okay. So, like, it's all indicating that a King of Coins, who is the Sun, oh, I love that Sun card. I fucking love this deck. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I love all my decks, but, like, my God. Okay, let's get 3 more to see what the 7 of Cups. Okay, but there's options. Yeah, because that's the other thing. Sometimes we get locked into an ideal or a vision, but like, you gotta be open, because sometimes what we think, it's like, yeah, but like sometimes Spirit is literally like, I know you better, and I have something better suited. It's literally tailor-made for you. Yeah, because look, and in this one, the 7 of Cups, 2 little bunnies. And as I've mentioned before, we all know what bunnies do, don't we? Right? Besides wiggle their noses and hop around. Yeah. Ooh, the Tower. And this is the one with the Phoenix, the crown. Okay, what's going on? Okay, well, you have some options. Then there's a Tower moment. Yes. Oh, this is refreshing. The 6 of coins. Okay. Lovely. Got some pairs. Okay. Clearly we've got to start from the bottom here. Do we? Okay. Well, first, who is the king of coins? Okay, let's start at the beginning. Who is this king of coins for you? Ooh, a decision. Or they need to make a decision. Someone needs to make a decision. If I could just get through one reading where someone doesn't have to make up their mind. Ooh, boy. Like, we're not even in Libra season. Like, the most... And like Libras, please, don't get your panties in a bunch. I love Libras, okay? I love Libras. I love every sign. Yes, I do. I've loved every single sign. Every sign has something that can drive you crazy. Libra just happens to be their indecisiveness. Okay, so someone needs to make a decision. Okay. But tell me who the king of coins is. The 3 of wands, and I did see them. Okay. Well, they're not saying who it is, other than the fact that they're a king of penties. And this king of penties is saying, you know what? I guess I've made up my mind, because here we go. We got a bouquet of flowers. I got my little quill to write you sonnets and love notes. And I'm coming in on a boat. Beautiful. We all know how I feel about an old school romance. Oh my god, 2 of coins, but we're seeing this shit again. See, in this one, I know it's about balance, but we already have balance cards. So, all of that balance, I see these, again, I always see these as angels. I see those as those temperance wings. So you got tempered, which again, the angel said, okay, you learned how to balance yourself. You checked yourself instead of wrecking yourself. So now, guess what, Buttercup? Yeah, guess what, Buttercup? Wait, do they face each other? No, doesn't matter. Either way, it's the same boat. Yeah, guess what, Buttercup? Here we go. Okay, love it. Sorry, I just keep getting flashes. It's just crazy. The person, going back to my camp story, the Winker, they're almost identical to a completely different person. I don't know how, like, it's so weird to me. Is there a message there, Spirit? Someone who looks like someone from the past? Oh boy. Okay. Sorry, guys. There's something there. I'm sure it's gonna... Things come to me, like, either when I'm editing or, like, when I'm lying in bed, like, 8 million years later. Oh, okay. The sun. Let's clarify. Well, we know it's your happiness. Oh, yeah, the Magician. Well, this is the thing about the sun and happiness. Only you get to decide. It's a decision. And that's one of those adult truths that fucking sucks when you're, like, again, up to your eyeballs and assholes and just shittiness. But at the end of the day, no person, place, or thing has the dominion or power to yes, they can affect, but at the end of the day, it's still a choice that regardless of the conditions, to look for happiness. Again, the sunset. Oh my god, this is a perfect example. Oh my god. And I took videos. I'm obsessed with sunrises, sunsets, storms, and full moons. Like, I just live for the sky. And that filled up my cup tonight. It's like those little things, like romancing the world. Like, there's so much beauty out here. You know? Like, this city pisses me off a lot of the time. But, like, it is beautiful. And especially when you're looking to see beauty. Okay. Yeah, so you're the magician. You have all the tools at your disposal to bring the sun. Okay, so you're a little depressy about it. Okay, so let's get into your 4 of Cups. So in your 4 of Cups, you're a little bit depressy. Yeah, because it's that ennui, you know, like boredom, where you're just like, when you don't see the sun, everything's muted. You're like, wah, wah. And this Page of Wands, again, it's that spark. As old Brucey sang, can't start a fire without a spark. So you need that spark again. But that's where we come into temperance. When we temper ourselves, it allows for things to flow. But when you're not hyper-focused or, I don't know, indulging, like sometimes you get to a point in malaise and depressiness that you gotta get out of there, you know? But the great thing is, okay, so we're seeing it. Okay, so hold on. I want to know, because we've got clarified some of this case. So back to the Seven of Cups. What are some other options here that we don't know about? People, places, things. What are these options? Oh, here we go. Look who made it out. Old MP Empress. There she is. Are we going to see an Emperor tonight? I don't know. Probably if we got the Empress out. Oh, let me guess. Is someone moving at a snail's pace? Oh, no. Remember we saw at the beginning. The King of Penties. That's probably that Emperor. They made up their mind. Oh, Christ. Thank God. Okay. But that's an option. Oh. Do you have the... Guys, if you... Oh. That's an option? Oh. Yeah, they're the King of Cups. Oh, we're going face to face. I'm loving all these readings where there's options. Yeah, mama. Options are, that's what I want to see. You want a smorgasbord. You want to go into like a buffet. You'd be like, have a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Or if you're like me, when I go to a Chinese buffet, all I want is chicken balls with the red sauce. That's it. Whatever, I digress. I would go for 30 chicken balls right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, so then we have the Star with the Tower. So, okay, what happens? Oh my God, I love the drama. The Star to the Tower. Who are you gonna pick? Is it the Empress or this King of Penties? The Six of Cups to Death. Oh, but you know what? This Death card has the water and he has the crown. Oh, wait, but the crown's going down. Or is the crown coming in? But it's the Six of Cups. Okay, hold on. Spirit, come on now. Don't play me like this. See, I was going to say, there's two crowns here falling. An end. But with that water, it's making me think of the King of Penties. Okay, hold on. Oh. Like, Lord Jesus. Please help me. Because my dogs are barking. I'm tired. I need to eat lots of cookies before bed. Because, you know what? I'm middle-aged. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I want to eat strawberry wafer cookies before I go to bed. Fuck yeah, do what I want. No mom, no rules. That's what being is. I literally, as a kid, remember like envisioning moments like this to be like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Now again, got to keep it in balance. But on nights like this, fuck yeah. The Six of Cups again. Wow. Okay. Okay, but that, like, again, Lord Jesus didn't really clarify. Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay, these stars remind me of the stars a little bit that are in the star card. Okay, hold on. Now, in the star card, we did see that little crow. He's all by himself. Yeah, because he still hasn't found what he's looking for. But I don't know, bird to bird, we got this big phoenix that's getting his ass tore up a little bit. But, like, what a perfect way to meet. Yeah, he's getting his ass all tore up a bit with hot fire, but you know what? Guess who has the waters of love over here? This little crow could bring a little jug of water to be like, my guy, I'll put out your turkey tail out, you know? If you're burning up, put you out. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, again, the waters. Puts an end to it. Oh, wow. Is that how you guys fall in love? You literally put someone out, put their fire out. They're on fire, and you put it out for them. Oh yeah, because there's sweetness here, and there's justice in the 6 of coins. Okay, well let's get Snoopy a little bit. Okay, we're already going way past where I want it to go, but we're here. Okay, justice to the 6 of coins. Do tell. The 10 of cups. Okay, but which out of the two? Okay, I'm going to put those 2 piles back in because I want to clarify. And if it's the King of Penties or the Empress, who do you pick? Who do you pick? Who is it? Who's the grand winner? Who's the champion of the world? We are the champions, my friends. Okay, no, too many. Yeah, we got Queen. Oh, we got Queen. Queen reminds me of the Empress. We'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers. 9 of coins. Okay. No. Like, you could literally just pull out the Empress or the Knight or the King of Penties. Who do you pick? Or who's better suited? The Lovers. Okay. Well, the Lovers is also traditionally, I think it could. Aw, cute. Sorry, I just got distracted there. Yeah, there's like really nice surprises today. Like really just nice surprises. Okay. But with this Lovers, so what I'm sensing is, to be honest, unlike the other reading where there was 2 options and then collective, you went for the Queen of Penties, even though that King of Penties was rocking my world. This one I actually feel like it feels even. And with all that tempering, and also because they're really not giving it. Like, if they wanted to, if Spirit really wanted to, they would get really clear. It'd be like the Empress or that King of Penties would come flying out. Either way, the Knight of Coins, though, it's going to be whoever brings in this offer, but the Pentacles are always solid. I mean, the Empress showed up solid, but you just make your decision. It's going to be like the offer that feels right, and you're just going to know, like, it's love. And I feel like no matter which way you shoot the arrow, it's going to land. And you're going to find what you're looking for. Yeah, nice surprises. Nice surprise. Oh. Whoa, look at that. Knight of Cups just threw itself out. Okay, now there's like 8. Well, oh my god. All the cups. They're all cups that fell out. Yeah, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Page of Cups, the 8 of Cups, which is walking away, but I see it as potentially like one of these people. Yeah, it's just like follow your nose to the rose. That's a new one. Follow your nose to the rose. Like, yeah. Allow your nose and your heart to lead you to love. And again, if you love true love, when it comes in correct, you know the difference. And sometimes it takes a long time to understand that. But just remember, love is an action. right? Remember all my talk so far. The minute that you're like way too confused and there's like weird conflicts and you don't know where you stand with someone, and 1 minute it's like super hot and passionate and then they're blowing cold and it's like all over the place. Yeah, like mermaid tail, fucking flip flop. No. When it's just right, justice. When it's just right and it comes correct, it's just like the truth. Man, a lie resonates a certain way and the truth resonates a certain way. It's the same with love. There's a lot of lip service to love, but like when someone comes in correct, because also again, you know what's loving? You know what, again, going back to action, like when people take an interest. So if you're knocking boots with someone and they don't ask you, here's a perfect example. Oh my God, that crummy girlfriend that I had in New York, snooze fest. Now, this was my own lesson in codependency because, oh my God, even after I busted them cheating, I still stayed for way too long. It took us leaving New York to come back to this city, and like, so stupid. Anyway, I digress. But, oh my God. Brain, where were we going? Oh my God. It's like a weird mixture of like dad brain, because it's true, when you become a parent, fucking parent brain is so real, plus stress, plus just having, I don't know, about to turn 44. They say 44 is like when your body decides to age. Like, I'm ready for it. Okay, come on, old age. Okay, where are we going with that? Okay, the girlfriend. Oh my God, I hate when something is literally, I can see it, I can feel it. The thought is like, oh God. Sorry guys, give me 1 hot second to focus here. It's gone. 2 years. Why are we focusing on 2 years? Oh my God. Oh, I hate when I have a whole point. And that one was going to be a good one. That was like such a perfect example. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. See, I could stop the video and then just rewind. Old school. But I shan't. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll edit it in the morning. All of a sudden, I'm really tired. What the fuck were we talking about? Like, I can't remember. It's also because I'm tired. Okay, well, you know what? That's God's way of saying, you know what, little bear, it's time for bed. Go eat your wafers. I hope you're eating something delicious. I'll remember in the morning and edit it in, and Bob's your uncle. And then, yeah, technology. Okay. Night-night.